If you've come into some money or got a lump sum together, then you might be ready to make a full and final settlement offer on your debt. I'll run through some of the facts that you need to know about. The great thing about making a final settlement offer is that sometimes you can get away without paying the full amount you owe, as long as your offer is accepted. It's also known as a partial settlement or short settlement. So why would your creditors want to do this? Well, it saves them time from chasing you for payments each month, and if you're going to pay it back over a long period of time, their cost and time might equate to the remainder that you're not paying. Before you get your settlement letter together, you're probably wondering about what sort of amount you should go for. You don't want to offer too little in case you don't take your offer seriously, but like anyone, if you can get away with paying less, you'll probably want to. A good number to aim for is around 70%. So to keep things simple, let's say you owe 100 quid, you could offer 70 quid. I've got to stress that this isn't a given and it will depend on your circumstances and your creditors. One important thing to take into consideration is that you can afford to pay it. Make sure you get your offer accepted in writing. There are a few reasons for this. You need the confirmation so that they can't have any disputes or take you to court down the line. I'd keep a copy of your letter to the creditors and their reply, just in case that they need cross-referencing in the future. Once you've made the payment, you can ask the creditors to make a note on your credit file that you've paid. I would also get them to include this in the letter of acceptance. It should mean that your balance goes to zero and, depending on the credit agency, they might put a P by your payment. That means partially paid. If you owe multiple creditors, it can sometimes be a bit difficult trying to figure out who to offer what. Again, it'll depend on how much money you've got. Priority debts always come first, but with other debts like credit cards, store cards and loans, you've got two options. If you've got enough money, you could try and work out a fair percentage to offer the individual creditors. Or you could just focus on trying to pay one or two of the debts off with the full and final settlement. The second option might be better if you have less money, if you don't think dividing it between all the creditors will be enough to make them accept. Here's what you should include in your letter. I'd be open and honest about where the money has come from. If your family's clubbed together to help you out, or maybe it was inheritance, just paint the picture of how you've got the money together and that you want to use it wisely to clear your debts. The next job is to be transparent about your finances. State your outgoings versus your income and prove that the remainder that you're left with every month won't contribute much towards your debts. If your creditors can see that it's going to take them a long time to get their money back, they're probably going to be more inclined to accept your offer. If you're struggling with multiple debts and you want to look into other debt solutions that are available, some can lower your monthly repayments and others can write off some of your debt. The best thing to do though is to get your head around every individual option to find out which one is best for you. If you want to find out more information, I've got a short form below the video and it's got a few multiple choice questions like how much debt do you owe and how many people do you owe. At the end of the form, it'll connect you to a company that I've partnered with to provide you with all the information that you need to know about debt solutions that are available. So click the link below, check it out, let me know how you get on.